How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mac here, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle. This is our Masters of Scarlet and Violet League, and we are playing against Old Rum. You can see the matchup on the screen, of course, so you can check out what we're playing up against as well as what we are playing. And actually, I am on the wrong screen. Let's go and switch that over. There you go. Now you can see what we're playing with, as well as what I think the Pokemon that Old Rum is going to bring to our match. And yeah, his team is pretty scary, but I think it's a little focused because he has quite a few fairy types on the team. So like Poison and Steel look pretty solid against him, of course. And then he has, what was the other thing that he has a lot of? Oh, he's got a couple Psychics too, I think, was part of it too. So anyway, so I have a good matchup. I think I have a good game plan against him. But I have to be a little careful about how I'm playing Roaring Moon, and I want to make sure that Goldango can put in a lot of work. So I need to be a little careful about those two to make sure that they can do what I want them to do, essentially. But yeah, I think overall we should do pretty well. But he does have some threats, for sure. So anyway, at some point I'll have switched over to the team so you can see what we have going on. I have Toaster here with safety goggles. That's mostly to be able to switch into the Toedscruel pretty much at all times and not worry about being spored. And Toaster is really kind of the main game plan, just because there's no fire resist on the team. So it's fairly bulky with Nasty Plot to be able to deal a ton of damage. And the only mon that would resist the hits is the Scarlet. So if he ends up bringing that, or not bringing that, then we just fire off overheats all day. But yeah, should be a pretty good game. I'm looking forward to it. And we'll see what he decides to bring. Looks like no Sylveon. Okay, so that's actually kind of nice. It just means I don't need to kind of worry about Sylveon mind games of like, are you going to Terra Fire? So that's kind of nice. We do have... Okay, there is the Toedscruel, which I thought was an option at the very least, so I have the safety goggles to play against it. And then no Morgrim, and there's the Cryogonal. Okay. Not quite sure what the Cryogonal is going to be used for per se, but I think that's fine. I think what we have going on right now is good. So we're going to start with Charuk and Lemur. And then I think the game plan from there is probably Goldango, and then I want to say Rotom-Heat as well. There could be a case to be made for me bringing Easter here. How good is it against their team, actually? It's kind of nice chip damage is kind of the way I see it. But I feel like these four Pokemon meet the Tailwind game plan that I have for the team. Plus I can taunt the Toedscruel if it decides to go for Trick Room or something like that. Or just kind of taunt it from stopping trying to spore me, I think would be good too. So we have some ways that we can kind of play around this. So anyway, good luck, have fun over to Old Rum, and we'll see what he decides to lead with. Trying to think of what I would expect him to lead. I could see Toedscruel for sure, and Scarlet is the other one. Okay, so this is pretty good for me, I think. I think the play here is, Actually, what is the play? I think there's a good chance that they go for Taunt. Or not. I think there's a chance that I should go for Taunt. Do I want to Terra? I don't think I want to Terra this. I don't think that makes any sense. But I do actually want damage on this Scarlet, right? Because once that goes down, then I'm in a pretty good spot. So I think I can just try to hit it for some good damage here, and then we can also Parting Shot it as well. And I think if I Parting Shot, I go into Rotom-Heat. Okay, yeah, there we go. I think that's the way to go. My full expectation is that this is the Scarlet. No, it's not. Okay, that surprises me. Ah, okay, so Steel on the Toedscruel. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected that, but I think this helps me. Maybe? Hold up, what are they going to go for? So blocking the Parting Shot might actually be good for me, because then it means... well, I guess I just don't know what move they're going to go for. But now I know the Scarlet can't protect either. And it can't Terra. And actually stopping it from Terra is probably the more important part of that. So obviously falling asleep is not great. For sure. I think here I'm just gonna go for Crunch. And then I think I can Parting Shot the Scarlet as well. I think kind of going for the same game plan is fine. Oh, this is kind of interesting. I don't actually know how the rules work for this, but if I Spore this into, or if I Encore this into Spore, that's okay. I don't actually know. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just not gonna mess with it. I'm one of the commissioners for the league. Like, I don't want to try to kind of throw things off here, because that would be kind of wild. Not gonna lie. So yeah, let's just Parting Shot, and then we'll play around with Rotom. Oh man, how wild would that be though? Yeah, that just sounds ridiculous. I'll have to figure out how that's gonna work though. I need to think that through, because it is kind of it's a unique situation, I guess is what I'm thinking here. So we take the first turn to sleep. That's fine. I don't mind being asleep for a few turns, and I'll just Oh, okay, he's got to be careful there, because if he had Spored me, like, he would have lost because of, whatchamacallit. Do I want to Terra this? I don't think I need to Terra this right now. I can just go for an attack here, and I'm going to go for a Volt Switch, I think, and we can just try to Volt Switch the Toedscruel. I can go back into Grafai, I think that's okay, because I don't think a ground attack is coming to that spot. So I'm not too concerned about that side of things. And yeah, we should be good to go from there. But I'm just going to send a message to my opponent to remind him of Sleep Pause. Just so he doesn't kind of get himself in trouble here. Yeah, because if he does try to Spore another one of my Pokemon, then he would just lose the match, and we don't want that to happen. Yeah, okay, cool. He saw it. All right, good. So I don't think that's gonna happen again. But yeah. All right, so I think here I can just go into Lemur, and I think that's fine. So let's just go back into Lemur here, and then honestly, I might just Parting Shot again. I could see Parting Shot being the play. I've taken a couple turns of sleep at this point, so I feel okay. So I think Iron Head is a good chance to KO the Cryogonal. And honestly, I kind of just want to Parting Shot again. This time I'll Parting Shot the Toedscruel. I think that could make some sense. I could also Parting Shot the Scarlet when it tries to come in, because I think it could come in right here. I've seen Haze and Spore. This is a very slow game. I'm just trying to think of what is my best play. I can still continue to Parting Shot this though, so I'm kind of okay with that. And let's go and Parting Shot the Toedscruel this time. See what they decide to do. Okay, cool. So they do swap that spot, so I'm feeling pretty good about that option. Scarlet. Okay, cool. So we Parting Shot the Scarlet, which is perfect. Like, I want to be able to Parting Shot that Mon. Now we can keep it kind of low. Yeah, we keep its attack and special attack low. So I'm less concerned about losing to it. Alright, I think we just got back into Rotom. We do also see the knockoff from Toedscruel. And we see knockoff and Spore, so I kind of wonder what move it has left. Oh, dang. We took another turn to sleep. I was really hoping we were going to wake up right there. Now, it doesn't look like they have Trick Room, actually, so I'm going to go for Tailwind on this turn. And I think I can also go Nasty Plot here, too. Just because I'm not scared about damage output from either one of these Mons. So I'm just going to Nasty Plot on Rotom here. And we should be in a really good spot to deal a ton of damage. That's perfect. Oh god, that's probably the best case scenario, actually. And if I Icy Wind again, that'll be okay. We can get Tailwind off. Perfect. Oh, we're actually faster even with Tailwind, or even without Tailwind. So this must be a really, really bulky Cryogonal. Wait, is it still slower? Does this one have like Trick Room? Does it has negative priority? No, it just has Freeze Dry. Okay. It's just that slow. Okay, that's so surprising to me. I think my play is to go... Ooh, do I let this go down? Yeah, I'm gonna let this go down, I think. I could save it. I could save it. I go Lemur, because I feel like there's a... Yeah, let's go Lemur. And then I can keep this just as like a fast option to have. And I think I Thunderbolt the Scarlet spot. And I think that puts me in a good spot. Because then that leaves me the ability to go for Overheats. This will block a Shadow Sneak, which I think is going to come out from the Scarlet here. And then I can just save Taruk, which I think makes some sense. Oh, no Shadow Sneak. Okay, I thought for sure there was going to be a Shadow Sneak right there. And we see the Toadstool. That's fine. This is okay. We should deal a ton of damage to this. Perfect. And they haze. That's okay. I think on this play, I can just go for some damage. Let's just put... Oh, no. We should Super Fang the Cryogonal, I think, is better. And then I can't... Oh, no. What if they swap? Let's go and... Oh, wait, I could Encore them. Let's go and Encore them in haze. That's even better. And then I think I just... Do I want to Volt Switch here? Thinking about options here. I think I can just Thunderbolt. I can just Thunderbolt. Let's just pick up this KO. I don't think there's a reason for me to try to play this tricky at all. I really want to know what item the Scarlet is holding. I may try to go into Goldango and Shadow Ball it to see if it's holding the... what's the item? The Cassid Berry? Just to check. I just want to get that info, I think. Okay, cool. Encored into haze, which is perfect, so we don't have to worry about that. So they're not really a threat at all. We're going to pick up the KO here, so this is a perfect turn for us. And we get rid of a ground attacker, which threatens Goldango to a certain extent. So feeling okay about everything going on so far. And then, of course, that's locked into haze. So we're pretty good, actually. I think we're in a good spot. So now I'm thinking about what my play will be. It really depends on what this last mon is. And I need to kind of keep track of how many turns of Trick Room are left. Or not Trick Room, Tailwind are left. So what do you have left? If it's Corviknight, I'm in such a good spot. But I feel like it could be... Well, I don't know. It could be any of the ones left. Scarlet. Okay, so they just go back into Scarlet. That's fine. That's totally fine. I think my play here is just to Parting Shot that spot. And, yeah, we just Thunderbolt it too, I think. No reason to do anything different here. I think there's a world where I decide to sack off Taruk on this turn, and Iron Valiant's last one. Okay, cool. So we have that info now. Are you Booster Energy? You are Booster Energy. Okay. Alright, good information to have. They protect. That's fine, I think. What did I do here? Yeah, I went for Parting Shot. Okay. Oh, I think I doubled up that spot, huh? Okay, how many turns of Tailwind are left? I'm definitely going to Parting Shot the Iron Valiant this turn. It's a matter of what's my other option going to be. So Tailwind's gone now. Okay. I could also Encore this Scarlet into Direct. I don't think that's worth it, though. I think it's much better if I go for the Parting Shot on that spot. I kind of am feeling okay about sacking the... what's the name of that Pokemon? The Roaring Moon. I'm okay sacking Roaring Moon right here, too. And then I think... So which one is the threat? I mean, Iron Valiant's definitely a threat, right? So I think that's the one I have to go for here. Yeah, let's go and do that. So we don't see any protects, which is good. And I'm probably just going to double Thunderbolt that slot. And I think that's going to be okay. I have a feeling I'm going to end up sacking Roaring Moon here, and then I'm probably going to go into Grafaiai again and look to Parting Shot or potentially Encore, depending on whatever they decide to do. Wait, I'm faster than Iron Valiant too? I thought Tailwind was gone. Ooh, okay, if they pick up a KO, I can Encore this into Bulk Up, which would be awesome. So what's their other move? They Shadow Ball. I don't think that would KO. We'll see. Okay, cool, we're in a good spot. Spadef falling is kind of bad, but we see we're fast, right? Tailwind was gone last turn, right? How am I so fast, so much faster than they are? I mean, if that's the case, then I can just go for an Iron Head onto this. And I think I'll go for a Volt Switch this time. Yeah, I kind of want to just go for a Volt Switch. And I think I can Volt Switch either one, honestly. Like, it looks like I'm just faster than they are. Is it worthwhile for me to Tailwind again? I don't think so. It doesn't look like they're faster on any of their mons, so just trying to think about what they would do in terms of Protect or not. I think I'm just going to hit the Iron Valiant. They do have Sneak. Wow, okay. Cool, cool. So this is fine. I think on this play, I'm going to Volt Switch their Life Orb. Okay, perfect. We get all this info. Oh my gosh, I should have just T-Bolted. Ah, I should have just Thunderbolted. Okay, then I think I go... We saw Shadow Ball, so I think I go Grafaiai here. I resist all the hits anyway, right? So this is fine. They Moonblast. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I take even less damage from that. So now we can go Goldengo here. Actually, I probably could have gone. I probably could have gone Rotom-Heat, actually. I forget. Oh, Goldengo's kind of slow, actually. But I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine here. I can go, what's my Terra type? Steel? I could Protect, actually. I'm gonna go Protect. And then let's Poison Jab. Let's hit this Iron Valiant, pick up the KO here. And then, I'm potentially gonna go back into Rotom-Heat. But I think going for Goldengo might have actually been a mistake. Because I don't have Tailwind anymore. Okay. That's totally fine. What are they going to go for now? Okay, I can Encore him and Protect. Perfect. Okay, so now I feel like I'm in a super good position. And we get our Protect off as well. So I can Encore them and Protect, and then I'm probably just going to go for... probably just Shadow Ball. Oh, perfect. We get the poison too. Cool. I don't think I'm... yeah, I'm Prankster this week, so don't even worry about that at all. Okay, that thing's going to die to poison all its own, so I think I just Shadow Ball the Sarah and we can Encore this into Protect as well. Yeah, looking pretty good. Downside would be... No, there's no downside to this. Yeah, there's literally no downside to this play. Because there's no way Creagonal has enough damage to take out Goldengo. The best it can do is do like a little bit of chip damage. And Protect won't work this time because they just protected, so it'll fail when we Encore them into it. If they bring an Iron Valiant, then I just hit them with Shadow Ball, and they probably go down, and then Rotom-Heat looks pretty good against what they have left. So yeah, I think we're okay. Cool, that's perfect. We should pick up this KO, especially knowing that they're Life Orb. And Icy Wind, okay. And that's okay. So it looks like they're speed controlled. They planned on just bringing Icy Wind and then outspeeding stuff because they'd have Icy Wind speed control, which is fine. Yeah. And now I do see that Goldengo will be slower than them because Protect went off before my Shadow Ball did. So at -1, they're faster, but I think aside from that, we're looking pretty good. I can reveal that I'm Castleberry here. I don't mind that. I'm just going to go for Make It Rain. Actually, I might just be able to KO both Mons, even just with Lemur here. Because I might even be faster than the Iron Valiant while I'm at -1. I'm not quite sure about that. But I know I have Iron, or not Iron, I have Rotom-Heat in the back to be able to take care of things afterwards, so I feel like I'm okay. And they're not going to pick up both KOs here, and Make It Rain will pick up both KOs, but I don't think Shadow Ball KOs, especially for Castle Berry. So we'll pick up the KO, yeah, between both Mormons here. I actually might not have died, even if I didn't have Castle there, just kind of estimating damage output. Yeah, it looks like we'll pick up the 3-0 for the first game. And Make It Rain should pick up the KO here. So thinking about the singles games, that's where I need to play a little bit more cautiously because of Espathra. Like I just need to be careful about that Mon. Like, it's a threat, man. It's just a threat. I'm not expecting to see Cryogonal in the next game. Huh. What am I expecting to see in the next game? You know, I will be honest, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. We're gonna find out, I guess. I think I bring Fortress, and I might even just lead it, because I feel like I have a fairly good switch into the Ceruledge with Azumarill. Nothing resists my Aqua Jet, or even just Liquidation. So I feel like I'm fine there. But yeah, we're just going to go into the next game here. And then I also have Rotom-Heat, which is a fairly solid switch into Ceruledge, I think. Kind of bailed out my opponent in game 1 for bringing in a Safety Goggles Pokemon on their second Spore. Kind of funny. That's one of the things you just got to check when you're playing matches in different leagues, like, because every league has their own rules. And I think that it's easy to forget about Sleep Clause for VGC games because it's mostly a doubles, or not a double, mostly a singles rule. But yeah, we do have Sleep Clause for both our VGC and our singles matches, which is abnormal. I will admit it's very abnormal. Okay, so definitely want to bring. You know, honestly, I really like all of my Pokemon here. It's so hard. What am I supposed to do? I like all of them. Damn. Yeah, because like Shadow Ball is so easy to spam. I'm a little slower than things though, right? Like I gotta be a little careful about that. So it might be worthwhile. But I think I do want to start this. Because I just don't think they start Ceruledge. And if they do, like I have 2 good switch-ins to it. But I feel like I gotta bring Rotom-Heat. It just looks so good against so many Pokemon. And then I kind of want to make sure I have a Lemur because I feel like a Espathra could be a problem. Wait, hold on a second. Let me back that up. Why am I bringing this Pokemon if Espathra is a problem? I can Encore it into stuff, but I'm not really dealing a ton of damage, right? Let's okay. Let me think about this a little bit more. Maybe we should go Taruk. And then I have good damage into a ton of their mons. The only one I don't deal a lot of damage into is Corviknight, but I don't really care about my booster energy this game, so I don't really mind switching in and out. Booster energy was mostly there because I wanted to make sure that I could outspeed Iron Valiant if they were speed boosting booster energy, and I didn't just get one hit KO'd in the doubles matches, so that I could get Tailwind up. That was the mindset behind that one. I kind of wish, if I was going to use this more as a pivot, I kind of wish I had Roost instead of Taunt, but it is what it is. They lead Iron Valiant. Okay, well this is the lead I want against Iron Valiant actually, so I think this is okay. Do I just... Special attacks heightened. Okay. I mean, I gotta just Gyro Ball, right? Or do I try to set up for a long game? I feel like I want to get Toxic Spikes up. I really want to get Toxic Spikes up, just because they look... But they have 2 ways of removing... I'm going to Gyro Ball. I'm going to Gyro Ball here. I also did not show the right Pokemon. We have a Azumarill this time. Oh, okay, that's fine. I wonder if that makes my Gyro Ball hit harder. I'm really not sure. I don't actually know, because I think there was a very good chance that I KO'd the Iron Valiant anyway, so I don't know if that part mattered or not. I believe I still have Sturdy intact too. I still have Sturdy intact. So I could just go for a Toxic Spike here, depending on what they go for, is probably the thought process. Yeah. We'll see what they go into. Corviknight. This Pokemon is really just here to deal with other stuff. It was here literally for the Iron Valiant. Like, that's what Pokemon I need this for. I don't mind just going for a Volt Switch. I don't really want this to have free turns to set up. So I think I just Volt Switch here, and then I just go into... Are you Terra Ground? Like, that would stop Volt Switch, but like... What am I looking at? You've gotta be kidding me. What? Okay, alright, fair enough. You got me. Damn. Alright, bulk up. So I think I go, what do I go for here? Honestly, I still want to go into Rotom. Just because, like, yeah, I'm just gonna still go into Rotom. That's hecka funny, though. Oh my god, that's so funny. I was not expecting that at all, but that's cool. That's a cool play. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty cool play. Alright, so thought process here. I think I go for, I kind of want to mostly just one-shot this, so I honestly just want to go Nasty Plot. Right? Just go Nasty Plot here. +2 Corviknight. I mean, what move are you doing that's going to 2-hit KO me? Yeah, I'm just going to Nasty Plot. I'm faster. Oh, like 100%. So it's just a matter of what move do they think... like, they're not going to Oko me, right? Ooh, now, one thing to keep in mind is I am no longer they're no longer weak to my fire moves. But I think I just Overheat. And this should deal a ton of damage. Even still. Oh, we got a crit. Okay, that's... I'm not gonna lie, that's big. Getting a crit there is super big, because I don't actually know if that KO'd or not. Like, obviously I'm +2, but I don't have that much special attack investment. I'm pretty much like HP and speed, and was relying on whatchamacallit for damage output. Now, wait, hold up. I could just go for a Thunderbolt here. Yeah, I can just go for Thunderbolt here. Because I'm even though I'm... Ooh, okay, they're kind of bulky. But I think this is still fine. They've already Terra'd. So, like, I pretty much revenge this at all times, right? So I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt. They might be able to KO with Shadow Sneak. We'll see how much damage this does. Yep, okay. And I'm fine with this. I think I'm fine with this. Because I think I just get to go into my booster energy, and it is for speed, it's not for attack, but I think that's still okay. So I go here. Yeah, I think I just go here, and we'll outspeed Espathra even if they come in and get one speed boost. Because booster energy for speed is essentially like having a choice scarf, which is +1 in speed. But another thing to think about here, I just crunch. They might get some chip damage on me, but they've already used their Terra, so I'm in a pretty good spot. That's fine. This doesn't stop me from doing anything. If they were leftovers, like maybe they'd put them out of range, but again, I just don't think so. I mean, they are bulked up, right? They do have one bulk up, and I'm not really that attack invested, but I still think that this does a ton of damage. I'm Terra Steel, so I could kind of keep that in mind, but I just don't think there's a reason for me to Terra at all. And Kriagon is the last one. Oh, that is super interesting. Yeah, because I should still be faster than this, so I'm just going to Iron Head. And we'll pick up this KO. And there's no Espathra for this game, actually. And no Toadscroll, which means I think we just pick up the game. I think we just pick up the win here. Alright, yeah, Scarlet just got to be the last one. We just crunch, and then we're good to go. Cool. Anyway, good game over to Old Rum. That was a really interesting match, especially the first one. There was a lot of back and forth there, and a lot of positioning and figuring out exactly what each other were going to do. But I think in the end, like I felt very confident with my team, and it was able to pull through for me. You know what? I'm gonna take a look while I'm thinking about it at the Corviknight calc, because I'm gonna assume that they are very Spadef. And I'm kind of wondering just how much damage they would take if they were Terra Ground. Very, very curious about that, actually. So, Terra Ground. I'm at +2. Ooh. Okay, if they were Spadef, then they definitely took the hit, like, very easily. If they were just max HP, then I had a chance to kill. Again, I'm going to make the assumption that they had quite a bit of Spadef because they tried to set up in front of a Rotom. And then after that, I would have had to go into... Ooh, that might have been kind of tough, actually. I would have probably had to go into Azumarill. And if they were at +2 with just max HP... actually, it looks like a combination of Overheat plus Liquidation would have been enough to pick up the KO on the Corviknight, even if it had been able to bulk up twice like it did, just because I was now dealing super effective damage. And Liquidation looks like it was going to do around 40%, and Overheat did around like 65 to 70. So anyway, good game over to Old Rum. That was a crazy game. If you'd like to see some more of our content, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one.